What I'm going to be doing today is going up the top of the hill behind me, Donkey Top, and cutting some gorse. Having the quad to use for getting to jobs like this is just so invaluable, because it means that when I get to the top of the hill there's still plenty of energy left for doing the work. Here I am up on the ridge track, North Ridge track, and that's the beginning of the little side track that was cut in going up to the top of Donkey Hill. Looking west now, there's a beautiful view of the high hill. Jean has already been here with a scrub cutter, which is why it's possible to walk up this track at all. But I have to go further up where the gorse got a lot heavier. Making my way up the hill. Right in front of me the gorse is getting really thick and heavy. So this is going to be testing my GoPro improvisation skills to the limit. I've got it propped up in a tiny little bush as I try and just do a little bit of work here. Actually moving the branches is hard and often tougher on the body than the chainsawing itself. The worst part of the chainsawing itself is when the gorse bushes fall on you, which is pretty unpleasant sometimes. So I was just making pretty decent progress and I had a slight setback. The chain has got jammed in the chainsaw. I'm going to have to take it back down to the quad, which unfortunately isn't that far away. But I've just climbed up the top of the hill just to see, is this effort really worth it? I think the answer's pretty clear. Here we are looking north up the valley, the main Maungakotukutuku Valley, and now moving round towards the east. Down below you can see a couple of our houses. Pretty windy up here, so there's the high hill, the high point right in the centre, where our broadband is coming from. The repair job on the chainsaw took a bit longer than I had hoped, so I ended up stopping for lunch, and now I'm just going back up the hill to where I was before. One of the worst things is when it falls on top of you. Very sharp. Gorse in New Zealand is completely different from what you get in the UK and most of the rest of the world. So, hopefully you can see that I'm getting somewhere at last. Here we start to see our beautiful Mount Maunganui. And what I just noticed is this is a view that you don't really get from anywhere else, showing the eucalyptus plantation from top to bottom. So I'm getting really close now. That's the last thicket of gorse to get through. So, did I finish? No, I certainly didn't finish. But I did break through. I did get to the point where the hill starts going down again. I've got a lot of clearing to do. A lot of what you can see there is actually already cut, but not all of it. I've got more work to do on the sides.